Well, holidays are almost here, and we're making every corner of your home shine, taste better, and feel more inspired. From genius Christmas cleaning hacks to a creamy cheese paste spread that you'll want on everything, and finally, a regional gem that turns clay into Caribbean art. It's a full lineup of creativity, flavor, and festive magic. This is Happy Home Shopping, where every moment at home feels like a celebration. Hi everyone, I'm Enya, and welcome to Happy Home Shopping, Modern Guyana Lifestyle, Christmas Edition. Now, everybody knows about new curtains and scrubbing floors, but today I want to share 5 unexpected Christmas cleaning hacks that will surprise you and save time. Yes, ketchup. The acid in it lifts tarnish from brass or copper bottoms. Rub, rinse, and watch them gleam. Ready for all your holiday cooking. Take a bowl of water with a splash of vinegar and a few sorrel petals, microwave for 3 minutes, and the steam loosens every splatter. Plus, it smells amazing when you open the door. Slip a sock on your hand, spray with a little cleaner, and wipe. It gets into all the slats quickly, way easier than a cloth. But if you want to go pro, the Drezu electric spin scrubber with its 7 brush heads and retractable handle, just $10,795 on happyhome.gy, makes scrubbing blinds, tiles, and corners a breeze. Sprinkle, leave for 15 minutes, and then vacuum. It deodorizes and leaves a warm holiday scent, perfect for guest rooms before family arrives. Fill a spray bottle with water, a few drops of vanilla essence, and clove oil. Mist your curtains and sofa. Instant Christmas vibes. No expensive sprays. And for those hard-to-reach cracks and corners, the 3-pack crevice cleaning brushes, only $3,100 on happyhome.gy, will help you get into those tiny spaces that most people forget. So this year, let's clean smart, not hard. Mix tradition with clever hacks and make it effortless with a few handy tools from Happy Home Guyana. Head to happyhome.gy today. Grab your holiday cleaning essentials and get your home sparkling, fresh, and full of Christmas spirit, just in time for the celebrations. Well, after all that tidying up, it's time for a well-deserved snack, because cleaning burns calories, right? Today in the Happy Home Kitchen, we're mixing up something simple, savory, and downright addictive. A classic cheese paste spread that's smooth, tangy, and packed with flavor. Think sharp cheddar whipped with butter, creamy mayo, and just the right crunch from fresh carrot, celery, and sweet bell pepper. It's the Caribbean sandwich spread that never goes out of style. Perfect for toast, crackers, or a quick holiday snack. And the best part? Every mixing bowl, prep tool, and serving dish you see is right at happyhome.gy, your one-stop shop for kitchen happiness.
Hi guys, I'm Chef Makeda and welcome back to my kitchen. This week we're making a Caribbean classic, cheese paste. Now if you're from the Caribbean, I'm sure you've had this filling in your lunch kit before. Caribbean parents use this as a very cheap but versatile way to hide veggies in your lunch kit, but it's also so affordable. You can use whatever ingredients you want to hide the veggies in the filling for your children. So let's get straight into it. Ingredients you're going to need are bell pepper, celery, yellow mustard. You can use honey mustard or Dijon mustard, mayonnaise, carrot, a little salt, paprika, garlic, parsley, black pepper, and butter. So let's begin and I'll show you the next step. So the first step is we're going to whip our butter. I always start off by whipping my butter for a light and fluffy cheese paste. So we're going to get our butter in here. You're starting off with a larger bowl so you can have enough room to mix everything together. We're going to whip this for an additional 5 minutes off camera and then come back and show you when it's a bit fluffier. So it's been 5 minutes, our butter is whipped up, and now we're going to add the second part of our base, which is the mayonnaise. And now we're also going to whip this in as well. Now we're going to add in the mustard. So just start off with a little. You can add whichever mustard you like, honey mustard, Dijon mustard, regular yellow prepared mustard. So we've already got that whipped up. Now we're going to add the cheese in. You want to make sure your cheese is room temperature so it's easy to add in. Now you can go ahead and mix this in with a spoon. Now you go ahead and add in your paprika, parsley, black pepper. Mix that in as well. Now our veggies. This recipe is so quick and simple. And you can prepare this in a batch and leave this in the fridge, and you have breakfast and or lunch for an entire week. So go ahead and incorporate everything in properly. And now you just want to sprinkle a little bit of sugar to balance out everything. You're going ahead and mixing that in as well. You can add other veggies in here as well. You can add pimento peppers, red onions, whatever you like that you want to add in for your kids. You can also add some pepper flakes or pepper sauce, but if you're making it for children, I would leave that out. So now we're going to plate this and come back and show you the finished product. Okay guys, so we're back. We've actually put our cheese paste in the fridge to set for about 15 minutes, and this is the finished product. Now you have a big batch of cheese paste where you've snuck your veggies in. It's healthy. Your kids are gonna love it. I hope you try this recipe. Comment down below and tell us what veggies you've snuck in. Remember, cooking is expressive, so be creative. Add whatever you like. Take out whatever you don't like. Thank you for cooking with us today, and we'll see you next time.
Now let's take our Christmas inspiration beyond the home, straight to the heart of creativity in the Caribbean. Today on In the Region, we're heading to Earthworks Pottery in Barbados, where clay meets culture and every handcrafted piece tells a story. From vibrant tableware to intricate ceramic art, this family-run studio has been shaping Caribbean craftsmanship for generations. It's a celebration of skill, sustainability, and soul. And if you're feeling inspired to add artisan charm to your own space, you'll find beautiful pieces and home decor items at happyhome.gy.
Tucked into the hills of Barbados, there's a place where earth, fire, and imagination come together. This is Earthworks, a pottery studio that has been shaping the island's story in clay for decades. Each mug, plate, and vase is more than just a piece of pottery. It's a piece of Barbados, crafted with colour, care, and the rhythm of the island itself. Today, we step inside the workshop to hear their story, and to see how this local craft continues to inspire people all around the world.
Can you tell us about your role here at Earthworks? We're very grateful to be here talking to you.
I'm the manager of Earthworks Pottery, and that allows me to be a manager and to organize and also to make some of our craft. These are salt and pepper shakers that I threw yesterday and trimmed in the afternoon. So I'm making these at the moment, and some gravy boats. So that's the offering as it is for the day. Made these after lunch yesterday. I got to put handles on them, so I'll put a handle on and then decorate later on in the day.
How long does it take you from start to finish to get to the final product?
Well, you may make a piece one day, but then it may emerge from the kiln 2, 3, 4 weeks down the line, according to, you know, what's going on in the pottery at any given moment. So it does take, there's a certain amount of time it takes between when you make the piece and when it's finally finished.
Is there a lot of different items that you're making, or do you have like a core
Yes,
group?
we have. We make a lot of different items. I've got some cake plates that just came out of the kiln this morning that I made last week. And then we also do one-of-a-kinds. And custom orders is our speciality.
Do you find that you're quite popular worldwide as well now, or is it mostly Barbados based?
Well, it's amazing how many people have seen our pottery, and when they come in here they didn't realize that we made it here. and it has a distinctive look, so it's recognizable wherever you go. It doesn't look like European pottery or any other pottery.
And so you've got 20 people here now. How did Earthworks begin?
It started off as a training project, and gradually my mother, who was an art teacher at a school in Barbados, taught at a few schools, and there was, I guess, a demand developed for the things that she was making, and kind of went from there. And started off small, one person, then two persons, and then three, four, and here we are.
Are the patterns very intrinsic to Barbados? Or?
The patterns are kind of, inspired by the universe. It's an international thing. We don't model ourselves on anything. We derive inspiration on a daily basis from the sunshine and the plants and the birds and the creatures and island life, and so we innovate and we create.
What about for you? Do you have a favorite piece? I see you have a David mug.
I have a David mug that was meant to be a David mug for somebody else, but it became mine when, in a roundabout way. Well, I'm quite proud of my cake plates that are just out of the kiln, and I do like to make pieces and make myself useful at the pottery. I throw on the wheel every day, and I make things every day, and I don't think there's any one piece that you derive joy from, but you do derive a lot of satisfaction and joy and fulfillment when pieces come out of the kiln and you see people looking at them and enjoying them and buying them, and then taking them away, and then hopefully returning, sometimes returning to get more and seeing how much they enjoyed using them. And
thank you, David. That's it feels really heartfelt in here, so appreciate your time.
Our pleasure.
From the wheel to the kiln, from clay to colour, every piece at Earthworks carries a story of hands at work, a story of community, and a story of Barbados. Whether it finds a home here on island or travels across the world, each piece is a reminder. Beauty is found in the details, and tradition lives on when it's made by hand. This is Earthworks, a piece of Barbados shaped for you.
And that's a wrap for today's Happy Home Shopping. From holiday cleaning hacks that make your home sparkle, to festive flavors straight from the kitchen, to Caribbean craftsmanship that warms the heart, we've shared the best of what makes this season special. Remember, everything you saw today is waiting for you at happyhome.gy. I'm Enya, and until next time, keep your home happy, your spirit bright, and your shopping smart with Happy Home Shopping.